Hello, I'm Liviu Bălan and today I will show you how to create a new user and grant permissions in MySQL. Also, I will show you how to delete a MySQL user. So let's get started. First, I will connect to a virtual machine using Ubuntu VM. Next, I will connect to MySQL using the MySQL client using the default root user. So I will use MySQL -u root, which is the username, and then -p PASSWD, which is the password that I set to the root user. Hit enter, and now I'm on my MySQL client connected to my connected to localhost. Next, I will create a new user using create user and then user at host name and then identified by user password. So I will create the USR user on localhost using the USR-PASSWD password. Hit enter, and now the user is created. Next, I will use another query to allow the user to read, edit, execute, and perform all tasks across all databases and tables. So this is the user which I'm using to grant privileges, and I am granting, as you can see here, all privileges to all users, to all databases and tables. Hit enter, and now I will have to reload all the privileges in order to apply them to the newly created user. So I will use flash privileges and hit enter. Now I will exit MySQL and I will connect to MySQL using the new user. The command is MySQL -u USR and then -p and the password for the newly created user. Hit enter, and as you can see here, I am connected to MySQL using the newly created user. Here I can do all the stuff as a root user, because for the newly created user I have all the privileges to all databases and tables. Most of the time, when you will create a new user, you will grant a specific amount of privileges, and maybe that privileges will be available to a specific databases and tables. Okay, you can test this stuff by using MySQL Workbench. So I will start a MySQL Workbench instance, and as you can see here, I have an already defined connection to MySQL using the root user. So I will right click on this connection, click edit connection, and here click the connection name and then duplicate. On the newly created connection, I will change the connection name. Here I will put -USR, which is the user that I will use. I will change the username from root to USR, and here in the store in keychain I will press the button and type the USR -PASSWD, which is the password that I've generated for this user. Hit the test connection, and as you can see here, the connection parameters are okay. Click OK, and then if you want, you can double click you can close the connection and click the newly connection And as you can see here, I am connected to MySQL using the newly created user. Okay, I will close MySQL Workbench, and now I will quit current MySQL session and connect again using the root user. Now I will show you how to delete a MySQL user. So the syntax is drop user and then the username at host name. Because my user were USR, which were defined for localhost host, I will type drop user USR at localhost. Hit enter. Now exit. And if I want to connect again using the USR user, if I press the enter key, you will see an access denied because the user is not created. If I use MySQL Workbench again, and if I want to connect to MySQL web server, to MySQL server, you will see that I am prompted to enter a password because the user doesn't exist. So this is how you can manage users, create new MySQL users and delete MySQL users. If you want to learn more about MySQL, about web technologies, you can visit my website liviutbalan.com and also check out my tutorials on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.